Hi there, my name is Leanne Correa, and this is my video component of the academic scholarship through the Funeral Service Organization submission. The first question that we're to answer is, what skills do you possess that you feel would make you a good funeral director? I think for me, the biggest one that stands out is that I'm sympathetic towards people. I've dealt with clients previously in my 13 years of social work who are going through trauma, who are experiencing trauma, and I might not be able to relate to them, so I'm not empathetic in that way, but it really does suck, and I am able to sympathize with the fact that they are going through these things. Whether it's somebody who's lost a loved one in a motor vehicle accident and, it was very suddenly, or somebody's loved one was diagnosed a while ago and they've been suffering and they have finally now passed away. It doesn't downgrade the fact that our clients are dealing with trauma and stress and sadness throughout that time. Another skill that I do possess is social perspectiveness. That is able to read other people's body language. So if I am talking to somebody and they have their arms crossed, let's say, and they're rolling their eyes and they're not really engaged, I kind of move on from what we are discussing. We can kind of come back to that topic, or if they're absolutely not interested in pursuing that topic, maybe that's something for another day. So just picking up on other people's social cues. I am incredibly organized. My husband makes fun of me for being organized. And I am sensitive to time frame limits as well. So I think that is very important in working in the funeral service industry, as there's going to be time frames that need to be met, and you're going to be working under pressure and that sort of thing. Again, another thing that I'm absolutely able to be doing is practicing self-care. I know at the end of a very hard day of social work, it was really nice to come home. I kind of left that at the door, came home, had my family, able to do things that I enjoyed doing. So that is definitely going to be something that is going to be needed to do in the funeral services industry as well, because you're going to be constantly dealing with sadness and grief and hard times and difficult situations. So the second part of the submission is, what would you do if a family member, sorry, I'm just going to go back here. How would you explain the value of a funeral to a family that does not want any type of service? So for me, just having that conversation with the family and, whatever way they choose to remember their loved one is something that they have chosen and that it's personalized towards them. So weighing out options, maybe it's something that they have fully decided they don't want to do, and fully supporting that decision, not pushing them into something that they might not want or that might regret later or that they fully can't afford. So supporting the client and supporting the family through their decision. So before I wrap up here, I'd like to just thank you for reviewing my submission. This is the first time I've ever applied to a scholarship, and this is my third time going to school, my second career change. So thank you so much for reviewing my submission, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you. Bye.